Navigating the practical steps after losing someone can feel incredibly overwhelming, especially when it comes to managing financial matters. But what if you knew exactly what was needed to access accounts where you are named as a beneficiary, making one part of this process a little clearer? To access accounts where you are a named beneficiary, you will primarily need a certified copy of the death certificate and your own valid form of identification. These are the cornerstones for almost any claim. Financial institutions, from banks to investment firms and insurance companies, requiring these key documents for several crucial reasons. First, the death certificate serves as definitive legal proof of the account holder's passing, allowing them to close the deceased records and initiate the transfer process. Second, your valid identification confirms your identity as the rightful and designated recipient of the funds. This meticulous process is vital not only for legal compliance but also to protect everyone involved against potential fraud, ensuring that the assets are distributed precisely according to the deceased person's intentions and established legal agreements. While the core requirements remains consistent, specific types of accounts, such as individual retirement accounts, called IRAs, life insurance policies, or investment portfolios, might have slightly varied internal procedures or additional unique forms to complete. The most efficient and stress-reducing approach is to proactively contact each financial institution where the deceased held accounts directly. Each one will provide you with a precise list of their required items and any specific beneficiary claim forms unique to their processes. When you make these calls, be prepared with the full legal name of the deceased, their account numbers, your full legal name, your social security number, and your relationship to the deceased. It is highly recommended to obtain several certified copies of the death certificate from the issuing authority, as each institution will typically requiring its own official copy for their records. Remember, institutions almost exclusively requiring original or certified copies of the death certificate. Standard photocopies are generally not accepted for legal validation. Beyond the basics, some accounts, particularly more complex investment or retirement accounts, might necessitate additional supporting documentation. This could include a letter from the executor of the estate, if one has been appointed, or relevant trust documents if the assets were held within a trust structure. It is always wise to specifically inquire about any additional unique forms they might requiring. Also, be aware that if a beneficiary is a minor, the process becomes more intricate, often requiring the involvement of a legal guardian or the formal establishment of a trust to manage the funds until the minor reaches legal age. By understanding these common document requirements and engaging in direct, clear communication with each financial institution, you can significantly streamline an otherwise complex and often emotionally draining process. Being prepared with the necessary paperwork helps ensure a smoother and more efficient transition of assets, ultimately allowing you to allocate more of your valuable energy and focus towards healing during this challenging period.
If you found comfort here, like, subscribe, and share so no one grieves alone.